All right, did you see that interview with Devin Archer that Tucker Carlson had? What do you think of Devin Archer here? Roll it.
What were the specific skills that he brought to clients?
Well, at the end of the day, he had a career in Washington, graduated Yale Law School, and had a very big network in D.C. and brought that know-how and understanding of D.C. and ultimately the Biden brand.
The know-how. So as far as I could tell, he wasn't doing legal work. I mean, he wasn't in the counsel's office at Burisma, right?
No.
You know what my takeaway is from this interview? It's got nothing to do with Devin Archer. It's got to do with Tucker Carlson. The man may be bigger than Fox News. Tucker Carlson can do this and it gets wild publicity because he's good at what he does. Literally, I think he's bigger than Fox News. Devin Archer, of course, Hunter Biden's one of his best friends, his business partner, now goes in front of Congress and testifies about the Biden brand and the pay-to-play scheme and Joe Biden's involvement in all of this on the phone 20 times. He laid it out about how this all worked. Cut to.
The initial idea around the business, they were going to provide, the government insight and an additional network to raise capital and then, deal with regulatory issues that you might have at the corporate level.
Right. Regulatory issues.
Exactly.
Okay. So that would be more his area.
Right. That would be his space.
Right. But did he have a sophisticated understanding of regulation, do you think?
I think that he led a team that had a sophisticated.
Okay.
No. Now remember, that's supposed to be Hunter's former best friend, basically saying Hunter is an idiot. Okay. And remember the Chinese executive that basically said Hunter was as stupid as his dog in an email. That's what the Chinese executive spelled out. So you get your answer there about whether Hunter was instrumental in dealing through this regulatory process. I think we have one more time. Cut 3, roll it.
Washington's not a money town.
Right.
People aren't in business in Washington for the most part, and most people don't have business skills that I noticed in 30 years of living there. So really the business of Washington is selling access. That's what it looked like to me.
Yes.
Not just Hunter Biden, but
I think that's one of the core misconceptions. I mean, it seems like when understanding a regulatory environment means selling access at the end of the day. That's how I interpret it. And I think that's how most people in Wall Street, whether they admit it or not, interpret it.
Look, it's not just Washington, D.C. Access is everything. I don't care what city you live in. Access to City Hall is important. Access to business leaders is important. Access to money is important. The banking industry. This is how America works. But it's also about opportunity. And when you sell that access to someone who had great opportunity, like being vice president of the United States, that's where it becomes totally illegal. Tucker's point, it's no coincidence that the wealthiest counties in the United States surround Washington, D.C., and there's no business being done there. It's all about access, money, and power. Government business. That's not real business. That's government business.